Hello everybody, my name is Diana. I'm web accessibility expert, and today in this video we will try to investigate which country is the best according to web accessibility standards, and we will check is it true or the most visited sites of this country they still have some errors. So it's going to be really interesting, and if you like this subject, you can subscribe to my next videos and you'll find out more interesting information. So right now I will share with you the scientific article that I found. I hope that it can be seen. Yes, so it's here. So it was published in 2022. It's about accessibility, usability, and security evaluation of universities' prospective student web pages, a comparative study of Europe, North America, and Oceania. So it's very interesting, but the most interesting information for us, don't worry, we will not go through all this article. The most interesting is this table. I hope that you can see it here. So what is here? I will try to move the video of me. So this is the table, top and bottom 5 countries in the ranking of accessibility errors per website. So it's 2022, let's not forget about this. And we have on the first place Spain. This was really striking information for me because I thought that Scandinavian countries, they're the best in web accessibility. But according to this table, Sweden is on the third place. We have also Finland and Denmark, but they are very much at the bottom places. This doesn't sound very much right for me, but anyway, let's take a look. So, what I suggest to do in order to understand whether Spain is really on the first place, so we will just go, um, we'll just search what are the most visited websites in Spain. And if we take a look at them one by one, we can analyze if these websites they are truly so much accessible and they have zero errors and very good color contrast and so on. So that's what we will take a look at. And here is the list of the sites that are mostly visited in Spain. Of course, we will not take into consideration like Google, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, because it's international countries. Yes, they're popular in every country, but they are not truly Spanish. So I will just take the sites that are Spanish. It's whether with Spanish domain name or it's truly like only in Spanish language. And I made the list. So we will check the following sites. Marca, we will check the site as El Mundo, El País. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. I might have some mistakes when I pronounce it. And Mundo Deportivo. Mundo Deportivo. So let's check these sites and we will take a look if they are accessible. So we will start with this site, Marca. The first thing to do to understand accessibility of the site, it's already problematic for me to understand. Okay, I think it's acepto to continue. Okay. The first thing to do when you want to understand if the site is accessible is just to take a look at it. You don't need any special knowledge. You just need to use your common sense and to go from the top to bottom to check if you understand everything, if some information is coming too fast, if it's hard to read some information. So here, for example, I already from the beginning see that there is the main menu. It's a red background with white text. It might have not such sufficient color contrast, but we will take a look at it. So that's what we see. There's some advertising. So these are the matches that are going. It's a sport related site. Even though I don't speak Spanish, I understand it. And I see some familiar faces here. Yeah, but I like that there is like a big information on the left and several smaller on the right. This seems to be very good. So there's a video that start automatically. This actually shouldn't be according to accessibility norms. And there's some maybe advertising, maybe a part of the site. I guess it's advertising that goes fast. Um, okay, here we go. The video stays on the right. It's a little bit strange. I paused the video, but that's the video that stays with us while we're going further on the side. So yeah, there's a little bit too much text for me, like right now. So we're a little bit jumping. So there was in the beginning small parts with the information on the right. Now it's on the left, and we just get more and more text. Um, yeah, I would like more separation, like for example, with the another background, so that we have like gray background, then white, then again gray, so that at least it's easier for our eyes to focus on what's going on the side and the information. And we are moving. Yeah, there's a lot of advertising, I would say. I'm not sure if it's from this side or maybe it's uh, not correlated. Yeah, okay. So we have a timeline here. It goes. I'm still not sure about the color, the red color. It seems to be quite light, but I need to check what is the color contrast. Uh, okay. Well, so there are a lot of information. For me personally, I see a lot of information. I don't really understand, okay, where do I go with this and what are the different types? Like where should click? It seems like there are a lot of news, the titles that are located in different places. Like here, for example, we have like a full width with three news, and then we have other three news that are on the left side, left centered. I don't understand why. Yeah, and it continues. Okay, maybe it's for the video, so that video is on the right side, but it's a little bit chaotic for me personally. But this might depend. It's not really, oh my God, there's a lot of advertising here. Okay, but it goes with the news. And actually it doesn't stop. I cannot reach footer here. Uh, it's a little bit stressful. Oh my God. So there was for several seconds footer. It's good that there's a good color contrast, that's for sure. But we cannot get to that. Like I cannot reach the end in order to check. Oh my God. In order to check the different parts of the site. Like if I want to read just about tennis, I don't want to go through all this news. And this is automatic renewal on the page. It's nonstop. I cannot reach the bottom. Okay, we reached the bottom. But this was not easy. Yes, so here we can see, and I don't see, maybe it's because, okay, so we don't really have the top menu. Okay, it appears when we go backward. Okay. Okay, we have just, as I understand, Spanish language here, so I cannot read, I cannot understand, but it's fine. I mean, it depends on so they have most probably the vast majority is Spanish users, so it's oriented for them and they don't need English language. But so for me it's a little bit chaotic and I don't like that it's automatically renewing and it's very hard to reach the bottom, the footer, in order to really choose what you want to read. And the main menu on the top is actually not seen until you move backward. It's a little bit strange, but never mind. Let's take a look. So uh, let me take a look. I'm not sure actually that I can use my sorry. Yes, my extension. So it's is it working here or I need to okay, I need to unfortunately open this site on the um on another page because I cannot use extension in the uh, hidden browser. So that's what I will do. Okay, no problem here. So that's where we will check our site and we'll take a look how many automatic mistakes this site has. So let's take a look. This is the report. I hope that you can see it with my extension. So I use Accessibility Insights for Web to take a look. Okay, so they say that automatically they find just two mistakes. This is quite surprising, but that's how it is. I will check the color contrast because I still have doubts about whether it's sufficient. So the problems that we have, it's the area allowed role. It's a problem with the logo, as I can see. So we need to ensure the role attribute has an appropriate value for the element. This is the problem with the logo type, and there's also a problem with a label. We'll check which label it is. I think it's with the same element, yes. So we need to ensure every form element has a label, so it doesn't have a label. But I really am interested to see like this red color, is it really accessible? Like, oh wait, but we are not on the main page. I'm sorry, we moved. This is the main page. Um, yes, I'm sorry for this confusion. Somehow we moved, probably it automatically clicked. Okay, so overall we have 29 mistakes on the side marker, and we have a lot of problems with the alternative text for images, so the site lacks it. We have problem with the link name and with interactive controls that are not nested, as they are not always announced by screen readers. And there are also language attributes. So overall, these are the mistakes. That's you can see where they are located. But I really am interested, what is this color? Like it's all linked, so it's hard to really take it. Okay, let me take a look like that. Okay, white on red, like these elements specifically. What is the color contrast? But this is not really, it's not white on black. Why they show me white on black? Okay, let's take a look here. No, again, it doesn't show, fortunately. It's really hard to catch this color. I'm not sure. I think maybe it's like, okay, here. What is this red color? Please let me know. Um, Well, I'm checking with you to find out, but there is actually no information. I cannot find what is this red color. Not easy, not easy. Okay, maybe here. Oh, yes. Yes. So here we can see it's C00C00. This is the code of this color, of this red color, and it's 6.37. This is the color contrast. So this is actually good. It should be minimum 4.5, and it's above. So it's very much accessible. No problem about this. But for this side, we will just notice that it has 29 automatic mistakes, automatically found mistakes. It might be the amount of mistakes might increase with deeper analysis if we go through all the elements and the heading structure and so on. But here we will just take a look at the 5 websites, the most popular, and through automatically found mistakes. So that's what we saw with the side marker. Now we go to the website. Oh, let me take a look. So what was the second one that we wanted to see? I think it was as.com. And that's where I will go. I will show you. So this is the site. Of course, it's again about sport. In Spain, they very much love sport, and me also, I love sport. So it's perfect. Here they also have red color. Yeah, I guess it's very popular. They have yellow and red color, which are very popular in this country, according to their flag. And I think it's a little bit lighter, but we will check. So first impression, here we can choose like the theme or the sportsman that we want to find out about more. This is good. There is even the video, some live like stream video. This is quite interesting. I would really love to have sites that show more what's going on right now. And I like that there is information. Okay, that's what's going on right now. This is the score. This is great. I like that on the right they have like a column with the text, so that's where you can choose. We have the theme. Yeah, these are the matches that go. And yeah, here it's a little bit the structure. I don't understand why there is a white, like empty space, but we will check if it's mistake. I like that they use separators. I hope that they hide it for the screen readers, because otherwise screen readers, they read this information like separator, which which is not necessary information. It just unnecessarily adds more information for blind people or any other people who use screen reader. So here we see the line with the opinion. This is quite interesting. I think so. You can read more what they said. Oh, yellow on the gray. mm, It's not good idea. I'm quite sure that the contrast of this yellow or orange color on the gray, it's not good. But the black was good. Okay, so here we move. There are more news. I would say that the first part of the site I really liked the structure. It was very much understood, interesting way of representation. And here we go. So these are results. So you can see what's going on, or you can see what already happened. This is great. I think the main news, then four smaller ones. I just don't understand why it's not full width. It looks like they have a lot of empty space on the right. And here we go to the footer. I hope it's not like the previous site where we couldn't get there. Wait, it's again that we couldn't get there. It's automatic renewal. Um, I hope we will get there one day. It's really strange. I didn't really see any French site that would have automatic renewal. We literally cannot get to the bottom. I want to see a footer. Okay, we get to the footer. We got here. There's a lot of information. I don't even understand where the footers start. Okay, so we have media. I guess it's like editions, apps. Probably this is the footer, but it's very much confusing. There are so many elements, and they put, I guess it's partners. So we have a lot of small images that hard to see. I don't have any disabilities, visual disabilities, but it's hard for me to see these logotypes everywhere, and they're gray on gray. So it's not good. But never mind. I would say that the structure, even though it has already some problems that I can observe, I would say it's structurized better than the previous site. So let's take a look how many automatic mistakes we can find here. So how many? 22. So we have 22 mistakes on this website. They are connected to area allowed role, so that the site should ensure role attribute has an appropriate value for the element. We have problem with button names because it doesn't have the text, the link text. Color contrast, we have a problem with this, but like I'm quite sure that here there is a color contrast. Like if you go really into deep analysis, there you should check every image of the web page, and that's where I would put for every logo type that we have in the footer that this is the problem. We cannot see it even if we don't have impairment. This is not fine. But you can see here, yeah, so what is the problem here, for example? Link name. Okay, so this is the problem with the link name. I'm just interested to see where there is a problem with the color contrast. But as it says, automatic check that here there are no major problems with color contrast. I'm really interested to see here. What is this color? Please let me know. I don't understand why we cannot see what is the color of the background. Um, it's div, so we don't really see. But okay, here Oh, yes. So we have here, and you can see that I said that it's slightly, um, it's slightly less, like lighter, the red color on this side. And that's what we can observe, that the color contrast with white will be 5.79. And for the previous side, it was 6.3. So it was much higher. And here we can observe that it's still good. It's still following the web accessibility standards, but it's closer to the limit, to 4.5. So yeah, but it still can be read, and it's good color contrast. So we have 22 accessibility mistakes that can be seen automatically by accessibility extension. This is the second side. So now we go to the third side. And what was it? Let's take a look. The third side that we wanted to check, it's El Mundo. That's the side that we will check. Sorry that I have to go to another tab, but it's necessary. Otherwise, my extension doesn't work. Okay, I need to accept. Okay, this is a news portal, and we can see that it's black and white, so it's very clear. It's very good for readability. And so there is a logo, menu. Um, in the center, we have the widest part with the most important news. On the left and right, we have the columns with the text and the news with the links. This is good. I like that it's so much like structurized. We see precisely where we are, what is the most important theme. I like that they use also different, like you can see the structure of the news, like all the elements. It's so much seen and so much understood what is there, what is this, and what is about. So I like it. Yeah, and here I just they should include something on the right here, because it's just an empty space. But yeah, and the color, so there is like light blue. I just straight here would like to take a look, but they don't let me see. What is the color? What is this color? Okay, they don't let me see. Unfortunately, the blue color, but I would like really to check if it is accessible, the color contrast. Probably today's specifically, I have a lot of doubts about color contrast somehow. Maybe it's gonna be here. Yes, so it's here. So let's take a look. We'll just go to color contrast. Yes, so that's the first one. And we'll use it as the foreground, just like on the side. And for the background, we will use just white color. Okay, it's 6.8. That's great. This is very good. So it has very good color contrast. Sorry for the doubt, but it's better to check. Yes, but it's very much structurized for my eyes. Everything is understandable, and uh, yeah, I like that there are several different ways to take a look at the news. Probably like quite a lot. Well, I don't like that it just repeats, the pattern just repeats. And okay, but maybe like if they would, for example, have this structure with like big news, several small, then the video or some image, and then we go again, like something to go, not to be completely the same. Like I don't understand why it's hidden like from the beginning. Like for the person, like so the person with the screen reader will just hear probably the theme, and then if he doesn't hear, or if it's hidden this button, if it's not accessible, then he will not be able to open this to read, so he will not know about this news. Even me, like if I have a problem with my eyes, if I cannot see this small button, which is really small, if I don't press on it, I will just think that it's an empty place. I will not notice it. The buttons should be bigger. it's for the people who cannot see small elements on the website. And it's also for all of us. I don't know how about you, but I have a problem. Like, I work a lot on the computer, so by the end of the day, my eyes, they're so much irritated by the light, even though I use a night mode always on my computer. It's still very hard. Like, I have real pain in my eyes, and it's very hard to concentrate the vision on the elements. And of course, the smaller it is, the harder it is. So by doing accessible website, we're doing it for everybody. Okay, so we're going, oh my God, it also renews automatically. I don't know what it is with the Spanish websites, but absolutely for sure, I would put in an accessibility audit that this is the problem. I mean, you should have a button to go further, get more news on the page, or to go to the footer. I mean, you should have a choice. It shouldn't just automatically renew and go, because you should have a choice. You should consider the choice of the user. You shouldn't do it automatically. The user with disabilities might need to go to the footer. You need to provide such option. And here it just, even for me, like I want to see footer. Why it cannot stop? It's really hard. I mean, at least they show which part is downloading, but it doesn't really help. Okay, we're at the bottom. And the footer, so I see it's this blue color, so it's accessible. There are not a lot of elements, so I really like the structure here for the footer. The footer is probably the best. It's dark blue and white with black. There are just several links on the right for the social media, so it's very good. Let's take a look. So how many automatic mistakes we can see here? Oh, there's just one mistake. One mistake. This is incredible. So it says that we need to ensure elements with an ARIA role that require child roles contain theme. So ARIA required children. That's the rule name, and it's for VCAG 1.3.1. This is the standard correlated to this mistake, but overall, it's very good. Well, I would still say that deeper analysis can underline some other mistakes, which is auto downloading new pages. It's for sure a mistake, but if we just take a look based on the automatic mistakes, yes, there's just one mistake. That's amazing. Bravo. Okay, now we go to the fourth side. I will try to be fast because I understand that it takes some time to check. So we will take a look at El País. I'm sorry if I pronounce it not correctly. Okay, so I will just take a look. Okay, so this is also news publisher. Okay, so it's here, and we can also choose the language. So this is great. Thank you very much. This helps to understand. So let's take a look. So it's black and white. The style is quite the same as the previous one. Even the color, like you can take a look, the dark blue, it's the same as what we saw on the previous side. It's structurized. Yeah, I would say like they take more space, I mean, into separation of the parts. So I really like it. I know that like here is the element where it's blinking. And I know that it should be not more often than at least 3 seconds for the people with epilepsy, because it can provoke some reaction. No, I think it's like less than 2 seconds. It's changing in less than 2 seconds. So it's much faster, and the deeper analysis would show it as a mistake. So yeah, but here, like, I really like the structure. The structure is better, according to my opinion, than the previous side, because here we really we see the theme, like they put the title on the left, we see the news, there are images or just text. It's very good structurized, and there are smaller ones with the videos. yeah, opinion, like I really like it. Like there's a lot of harmony that I see for my eyes looking at this side. So yes, it's quite great. And here, like we can see that express, so it's something other than news, like between the themes. This is nice. So your eye can a little bit rest between reading. This is also important. It's like what your user will see and how he will concentrate his opinion. You need to also control so that the concentration is not at the peak all the time. Yeah, here it's quite right. It's quite nice. They have even the games. I like it. I really like it. And they have the site in English, so maybe I will come back. This is probably one of the first sites which I take a look and I'm like, yeah, this is very good. I would like to take a look at it in my free time to check the news, subscribe maybe. Yeah, and they have the videos. Well, I like it. And they don't have automatic scroll. This is good. This is one of the accessibility rules, not to have automatic scroll. Okay. These are probably the TV channels. I might be wrong. Yeah, this is the list. Yeah, I like that there are different types of showing the information. Okay, and that's the latest one. Yeah, that's is great. We see visually how it looks, the latest printed edition, and they don't have auto scroll. Okay, like personally, I don't care even if this site has more mistakes than the previous one. I would cheer for this one. This is for sure the best that I've seen. The footer is like I don't know if the footer is all this part actually, or I guess yes. So the footer is all this part, but it's quite interesting, the footer. Yes, there are a lot of elements. I would say that the text, let's take a look. The text should be like I think it's 16 pixel. It should be the minimum. I think it's smaller. Let's take a look. What is the size, font size? Oh, okay, we'll not really know, I guess. Oh no, it's 12. Yeah, this is the mistake. It's too small. It's too small, the text in the footer. Unfortunately, it's much smaller than the minimal text for reading, so this is not good. But the rest I like. The rest look very good. Okay, so what is the score? Da 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 dum. Let's take a look. Please be good. I cheer for you. I still cannot see. Oh my God. My extension doesn't really show right now. What is the problem? It usually is very fast. I will try to do it again. Hmm. Somehow it doesn't show me. We will take a look. Don't worry, it will come sooner or later. But for now, it really scans for a very long time. I don't know what is the problem here. I don't see. Yeah, somehow it's really long. I don't see the number of automatically detected mistakes. But we can take a look. Well, if it doesn't work, then I will take a look with you, or at least while we're waiting, we can take a look at wave evaluation tool. And this will tell us, yeah, so it says that there are two errors, a little bit less than the previous website. Okay, somehow accessibility inside stopped working. Probably I checked too many sites and it decided that no, it's too much. It's too much, Diana. Okay, but there are two mistakes that can be seen by automatic tools. Okay, so there are two mistakes for this website. Oh, and they suggest me. Yes, they understood that I like this site. Maybe later, maybe. Okay, and the last site that we will check, it's this one. I will hopefully be able to put, okay, it's here. So it's against sport, of course. It's a sport portal. So we have a lot of logotypes. I don't know them, so for me it's a little bit hard. It's really for people who understand. And there is a menu like I a little bit don't understand why we have like classification much thinner than the what we read. Like it should be opposite, but that's how it is. So we have a dark gray color that is here. We have the direct video, yellow color a lot, but it's not used as titles, or it's used on the red phone. So this seems to be fine. What about this red color? Let's take a look straight. The red color. Is it accessible? Let's take a look. And again, it's not possible. Again, it's not possible to check. So what is this red color? SF0013. So SF0013. Let's take a look if it's foreground. SF0013. And we have here white color for the background. Okay, so it's 5.7. It's efficient, but it's like closer to the minimum. So we still can read it, but it's getting closer to the problem. Okay, so there are a lot of news. I don't really like that there is title like of the theme, and then there is a news title, and that's it. And it's all like bold text. It takes so much space, and they have completely empty space on the right and huge margin on the left. I don't understand why. Like, it's too much empty space. Like you could use it so much more efficiently. All this space. Okay, and here, like, I like that it's big, but oh, and they also put the line to show that it's a link. Okay. Well, I'm not a huge fan of the style, but it seems like it's readable. It's big. This is good. Yeah, there is a problem. I didn't see this before. You can see that here, exactly here, we don't see full information. And I'm on the computer. I'm on the biggest screen that I have. And it's not like that we can, if I scroll, that it shows. First, it's not good. Scrollable information. This is not accessible. Second, we don't see it. It's just half seen. I see that there is something. Most probably it's an outer, but maybe no. I don't know what is there. I cannot read. It just like I see 10% of the text from the top, and that's where we go. Have doubts about this. Okay, so we have red color, but there's also yellow background. I'm not sure that these two they go together. Please let me know what is this yellow. What is this yellow? Why I cannot take a look? Like, what is this yellow? I think it's the same. Is it the same or no? Yeah, I think it's the same. So it's FFD 700. FFD 700. Yeah, you see, this is 4.0. This is not accessible. This is a mistake. It cannot be red on yellow with such color contrast. This is not good. So this is a problem. This is a mistake. Yeah, and it all you see, like mostly it's like the same structure. There are no different parts. Okay, we have opinions. This is good. Then we're going here, and this yellow with red titles on the top, which is not accessible. Uh, yeah, so we see a lot of news, a lot of titles with no extra information. Here, there's something like there are not so much to scroll actually here, but I like at least they put the name, like the title of the whole section. This is good. Okay, so we go to the bottom. Let me pray that there is no automatic scroll, please. Please don't upload new information. Ah, this is great. We get to the footer. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. Can you imagine? This is on the computer. And from the phone perspective, like if you're on the phone, it will take several minutes just to scroll to the bottom. Here we see the footer. It's quite nice because it's again, it's not efficiently used space, but I like that it's readable. It's it seems like the font size is also good. Let me take a look closer so that you see whether I'm right or no. Yes, it's 18 pixel. You see, like on the previous side, it was 12. This is not good. 12 is too small. 18 is good. It's better that you're like having bigger text size rather than smaller. Believe me, for accessibility, it's like this. So, okay, let's take a look. I hope my accessibility insights will work now. Let's take a look. So how many mistakes this site has? But again, doesn't work. Okay, so it has 43 mistakes. 43 automatically deducted mistakes. If you want like to be absolutely correct about the things that we will also after that go to the previous side just to check it with accessibility insights so that we know the winner for sure. But here, so we have problems with color contrast, with alternative text, with the nested elements, interactive ones, with the button names. The most important, like they have a lot of problem with a lot of problems ensuring that the buttons should have the text. And here, this is the problem. Okay, but you can take a look how accessibility insights, what they underline, they should show. If they show, they don't want to show. It's somehow very frustrating today. Okay, yeah, but there is like with the logo, for example, the problem. Okay, let's for a second just we will go for a second to this website, to the previous one, just to be sure that it has two accessibility mistakes that can be deducted automatically. So that we know who is the winner. Okay, it has one mistake that Accessibility Insights for Web can find. And this is quite amazing. So we have two winners. It's the site, this site, El País, or El País, I don't know for sure how to pronounce, and the site El Mundo. So two new news agents, they have the best accessibility standards for their sites. Bravo! This is amazing. Two sites, the most used ones, they have just one automatically deducted web accessibility error. And this is quite impressive. This is impressive. There might be, again, some that can be underlined during deeper analysis, but just one automatic mistake, this is impressive. That's what usually French medical public sites they have. That's approximately the level. So this is quite impressive. And I would say that, yes, Spain... Spanish websites, they just proved that yes, they have very good accessibility level. And we will continue. Next week, I will publish the video about Scandinavian websites, and we will see whether their the news and the information that goes in the internet, that they are the most accessible, whether it's right or there's something wrong with this information. We will take a look, but bravo to Spanish websites, and see you next week. Thank you very much for following my videos. Bye.